to English we go. Welcome everyone. A very nice evening to you all. And again, we are here for D&D 5. We are still doing our test run, if I may say so. It's about the Black Tower. Previously we finished up the character creation part, and if everything is okay, then the character should work out fine, so that's why we're doing this test run. It's a little adventure. All these recordings will be available on YouTube shortly. I'm still working on them, so patience please. Why are we doing this? Because it's fun, of course, and during the Corona crisis, what else do we need to do, right? I would like again to do a little hello. So I'm gonna start with me. Hi, I'm Lord Anakai. I stream quite irregularly, but hopefully that's gonna stabilize soon again. I play lots of games. Currently I'm mainly playing Minecraft and Dungeon Rushers, and of course D&D will be one of those too. D&D will be a regular stream once every week on Monday, so tune in and stay alert on when we are going live. So if you want to know more about me and my stream, then come on over when I'm live, and you can watch and ask me anything you would like. Next. Anything. I do not guarantee an answer.
Oh.
Okay. Well, let's go to the next one. Ivo, welcome.
Oh, hello. I'm Ivo. I'm also a streamer. My streamer name is the Toybox. I stream also a lot of games. Often some more unknown games like Clone Drone in the Danger Zone or Satisfactory, to name a few. However, currently I took a break because of my voice and my new job, so I have to find a new start with. My character in D&D is Philion, a silver dragonborn bard who basically only thinks about himself, so it's always going to be fun.
Okay. Thank you. Hopefully people will notice and join you in your streams when you're going live again. And congratulations about your new job, of course, especially during this time. Next one is Martin. Hello, Martin.
Hello, I'm Martin. I'm 20 years old, and this is going to be like my first time playing D&D. I'm playing a half ogre barbarian named Thanatar, and I hope we have lots of fun.
Oh, we hope that too. Thank you for your intro. I see your webcam is dead.
Well, it's halfway working, halfway not. I can try it, but it's like when the cable is bent a little bit the wrong way that it's fucked up.
Okay, so you might
Just
be in need.
Try,
you might be in need of a new one.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, for now we're gonna do without your somewhat moving image. Okay. Next one, Elvira. Hello.
Hello, I'm Elvira. I have a working webcam. Not a streamer. I am a gamer. Currently playing a lot of Guild Wars, the Guild Wars 2. Also have relatively a new job, so not a lot of time to game anymore. But I will be here every Monday to play D&D. So I guess I'm a streamer now.
Kinda. Yeah. Well, thank you for your intro, Elvira.
You're welcome.
Then we have our Benedicti, also Natasha in real life. Hello.
Oh, yep, I'm Natasha. I am 35. I'm currently working from home, and it's pretty cool because I love being at home. So hey, I play Paladin Benedicta, and he is well, the Paladin. I'm sorry. I'm coming down from a cold. I have a hard time focusing right now. So yeah, tune in and stay here and enjoy the antics of the Paladin of Waterdeep.
Okay. Well, thank you for intro.
Yeah.
Yeah. At this point, it's still the Black Tower, but it will be Waterdeep. So you're correct in that.
My character is from Waterdeep.
Yeah, that's true. All of the characters are from Waterdeep. Eventually, they might not have been born there, but they live there at this current point of time. Oh, we have a Martin. It's actually moving.
Oh my god!
Don't move too fast.
Yeah.
I need a new one.
Move very carefully.
Move slowly.
Well, our last one in the row. Will you do a little intro too, Robin?
Of course. Well, hello everybody. My name is Robin. I'm 22 years old. I'm not really a streamer like the others. I do like playing video games, absolutely. But I'm still learning how to use OBS, etc. We'll get there later. Thanks for tuning in. I'm playing a monk, a human monk named Mara. I've only played a monk once, I think, for a few sessions.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm really curious what this race class is gonna bring. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it.
Yes, well, thank you. I hope you will enjoy it as well.
Absolutely.
So, thank you all for your intro. Does anyone still know what happened last time?
I
Or
think I was climbing the tower and then something hit the wall of the tower.
You know I do.
Okay, I'm gonna do a little recap for you guys, so you know what happened last time. You picked up actually two quests, well, one is a bonus, and the other one is your main quest. Well, you have chosen for the side quest to be the main quest. Finding a kitty. And you have the idea that the cat in question might be at the location where the other quest happens to be. You talked to the mayor of the town, and he was explaining that some raids were have happened, and that a few caravans have been looted, and in the last caravan there were a few casualties and a few injured. So the mayor was like, okay, this has got to stop, so we're gonna try and find a few heroic persons who might be able to solve this issue. Well, you took it upon you for a regional fee, and oh, there's a Robin. Hello, Robin.
Hello.
Well, the lamp behind you does not do miracles for your image.
It's not really the
Are you trying to get an aura, or do you try to interrogate us?
trying to be the light of her life.
Well, you succeed.
Angel of
No, I'll try
interrogation.
to fix it, but I can't do it.
I like that one, Eva.
Okay, so you guys, you tried to persuade a merchant that, the leader of a caravan that happened to return to the village, and that was the caravan of the last raid. So you tried to persuade him to either lend you his complete caravan, or just a cart, so you could provoke a raid. And he was like, no fucking way.
He was very uncooperative.
Yes, well, he had good reasons not to cooperate in that way.
Nah, he was just a bastard.
Yeah, well, a matter of opinion. Eventually, you took it upon you to try and provoke a raid with an illusion. You made a nice illusion of a cart with all kinds of goodies on there, and although it was a good illusion, it did not help you. Then you met a traveler. He was a traveler all alone, and well, you were quite suspicious about that. No clue why. Because
he was traveling alone?
Yeah, so? Isn't it allowed to travel alone? Well, actually, you need to travel alone these days. Because regulations.
It's a meta.
So, yeah. And, well, apparently, this guy, whoever he is, he is a storyteller of some kind, and he asked you if you would like to hear a well, part of a story he was well, practicing. You said, okay, well, fine, sure, tell us. And he told you the story about the Black Tower. And currently you are at that specific Black Tower, apparently, because you were like, okay, well, maybe we should find out if we can find that Black Tower, but maybe that's the place we need to be. And after some rigorous traveling through the marshes, you are currently at the bottom of that tower. Well, most of you are, because a certain half-orc barbarian is scaling the tower and is almost halfway up. And yeah, well, there was a little surprise for him, because apparently something hit the wall just next to him. And although he didn't see what exactly it was curious enough to hold his actions and, well, see what's going on. You have all rolled initiative the last time, so at this current point of time, Benedicte is the first one who can, well, state her actions. What would you like to do?
Have I seen the impact? Have I seen the thing that went about?
Have you seen the impact? That's a good one. Let me see. Where are you? Okay, there you are. You might have noticed something hitting the wall next to your barbarian, but you're not sure what it was. It was too fast.
In case I draw my sword and I wait for anything that might happen.
Okay.
So I ready my act for hostile.
Good. So you're
interference.
okay. So you ready your weapon. Fine.
I turn my back towards the tower. So I'm basically looking at anything that could have hit the tower.
Okay, so you're watching the marshes behind you, or?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're on the lookout for anything that might be hiding and trying to attack you from behind. That's good. Next, one moment. I see I have not opened the right document for me yet. Uno momento. No, I don't need you. Go away. There you are. Yes. Now for the right information. Yep, there we are. Okay, so next, let's see. Okay.
Evo is next.
I have eyes. Don't worry.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Thank you. Good. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. This one. I needed this one. Well, yeah. Another noise is heard by the ones right at the tower. So let's see. Yeah, you can hear a short noise. It's like something hitting the stone again. Something breaking. It's like more like something probably metal and wood. Let me see, Furion, you are right now, so you also hear that noise, and it's coming from the base of the tower.
Where we are standing currently.
Yes, it's you're standing about here, and the noise is right about there-ish. So it's right behind you.
Right. I'll walk away.
Okay.
To about the edge of the water.
Okay. So you're keeping a distance from the tower now?
Yep.
Okay. Then we have Tunatar. Tunatar, you're still clinging to the wall. You heard something hit the wall next to you. What do you do?
I'm trying to find out what makes the noise beside.
Well, what are you looking for? What's
I'm looking the wall of the tower where I'm climbing to see it.
Okay, well, you see the wall, and you see when you look up, you see the underside of the, how do you call it in English? Well, the tower it widens when you go higher, and you have you call it kantelen. The
Battlements.
The battlements, that's it. Thank you. So if you look up, you eventually look up to the underside of the battlements, and that's all you can see. You see a part of the rig that's being made to keep the elevator up and running, but it's the outer part of it, so there's only a tiny part. So you can't see what made the noise at this point.
Try to climb tower farther.
Okay, so you're gonna climb further. That's okay. Then please roll again for athletics. A 12. Okay. You climb a few feet higher. Then Mira.
Well, first I'm gonna look around where it's coming from.
Mhm.
Can't really see anything. Some drone sword. Keep that ready in case it is necessary. Yeah.
Okay, so you ready your weapon also.
Yes.
Okay. Well, then we have Tribi.
Let me check something. So we only heard the noise, right?
Yes, you heard the noise. The noise came from the base of the tower. Just behind you, actually, not far away from you guys. It's like a clatter, like if you know what I mean. But you didn't see what exactly it was. It did sound something like, well, maybe metal and wood, but you're not sure.
Okay, I would like to investigate the point where the sound came from. See if there's any construction or button or hole or opening or whatever. Something that moves and may make.
Yes, you can. Roll for investigation, please.
Yes.
Investigation. Ooh,
Ooh. There you go.
Damn.
that's very nice. Well, after but a few moments, you find a broken shortbow arrow, and you find the scrapings of the spot the arrow hit. So apparently, you are being shot at by someone with a shortbow. And with the impact you are currently investigating, you believe that the arrows are from up there.
Okay.
So the arrow is coming from probably somewhere from the battlements.
Do I see any holes or windows or drop holes or whatever that may have been used to shot this arrow?
No, not from this point.
I would like to cast Shield of Faith on Thanatar.
Okay.
Apparently people are shooting and he is climbing, so...
Yeah, sure. What does a Shield of Fate actually do? So people know.
Okay, so he gets a shimmering field around him. Granting that he is in range though. I guess he is?
How far is the reach of the spell? Doesn't say.
Oh, wait, it does. 60 feet.
He's within range.
Okay, cool. Then he gets. I hold and I read from a tiny holy text, a little bit of parch, and he gets a shimmer around him that shields him, that covers him, and it grants him a +2 to his AC for the duration. Oh, there we go. 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Okay, that's quite some time.
Up to 10 minutes.
Up to 10 minutes, yeah. So instead of 15, he will have an AC of 17 for that period of time.
Nice.
Apparently. Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, I also, after doing this and still concentrating, I shout to the rest that we're... Yeah, what do I shout?
Yes, what did you?
Guys, I found an arrow. I guess somebody's shooting from up there. Maybe come hide in the shadow of the...
Okay, so you hear that she yells to you, oh, look out, there's someone up there shooting at us. Well, then we start with Benedicte again. You hear her shouting at you and the rest of you that you're being shot at from above.
So I immediately raise my shield above my head to defend myself, and I take a few steps back to see if I can actually see what is up there.
Okay. Then you should roll a perception. Well, you see a lot of things, but nobody with a bow.
Okay, so what is a lot of things?
Well, you see the rig where the elevator is hanging from. The elevator is still up there. You see the outer side of the battlements. At a few points, you think you see wooden, wooden objects. Could be crates, could be something else. But but more than that, you don't see anything that remotely resembles someone that might be shooting at you.
I make sure that I stand like far enough from the ledge so that anyone up there can see me too. But I have my shield in front of me, and I make a dodge action, or I basically am dodging the rest of the turn. But at the same time, I shout out, "Who goes there?"
Okay. Cool. Well, you get no answer.
Scoundrel.
Let me see. I need some info. Where are you? Where are you, my info? There you are. Right. Well, you don't get an answer voice-wise, but you do feel an arrow bouncing off your shield.
That's fine. Part of the reason why I'm there is also, to draw attention and to make sure that maybe other people can creep up on other people's backs. So I do gesture, behind my shield and hope that anyone sees it, but who knows?
Yeah. Well, you partly got your answer. There at least is someone there. Then, Ferion. You hear a tongue of an arrow bouncing off a shield. So what do you do?
I think he's fallen asleep.
Oh,
Evo.
Ja, sorry.
turn.
Dat is even afgeleid.
Yeah, we noticed. So you hear an arrow bouncing off the shield of Benedicte after she shouts, "Who goes there?" So at least someone is going somewhere, but you don't know who or where exactly he is or she is. What do you do?
I'm gonna stand behind her.
Okay. I believe that Benedicte is somewhere near the edge of the water, I believe.
Also near the water, so.
Right? Or
I'm also a he, by the way.
yeah. True.
Someone just assumed the gender.
Aww.
Aww. Well, that's not nice, assuming genders. Well, in this case, we have to.
I have no idea how genders and other races work.
So, well, you have a good excuse. So, so you're gonna stand behind her. Okay. Well, I think that the Dragonborn is actually a bit higher than Benedicte, right? So you have to crouch a bit if you want to have some advantage of her being a shield, of him being a shield. Duh. Well, that's what you get from a cross-dressing RPG, right?
Don't just pick her up and use her.
You will learn.
No, I'm just teasing. So there's a Dragonborn.
I'm just gonna stand behind her.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna crouch or anything. I'm gonna just stand behind her.
Yeah, no, that's okay. So you stand behind Benedicte. Right, then Thanatar. You're still climbing. If you want to continue, then
Did I hear the sound of that arrow on the shield?
no, it's not really No, it's not really something you can hear from your distance. So if you wanna like continue climbing, then roll a new athletics.
How far am I up the tower?
You're about 2/3 up, so you're almost at the point where the windows should be, but it's all bricked up.
So I throw another athletics, you said?
Mm-hmm. Okay, 22. Well, this part is quite easy. So now you are just below the window on the tower. You can see on your screen. That's right about here. You see it?
Yeah.
Okay. So now this is going to be a bit more difficult because you either climb up all the way through here, or you're gonna have to do something creative around here, because either here or up there the battlements will go outwards and then upwards again. So you have to scale a horizontal part, almost horizontal.
I think it's a rope where the coin is hanging on, or lift. What is it?
Yeah, it's a rake with a rope, and on that rope there's a large basket-like construction. 2 people fit in there, approximately.
How far away is the rope from where I'm hanging on?
Well, that should be about 25 feet.
Is the rope hanging like it is hanging in the picture?
No, the basket is somewhere around here.
Oh, okay.
So this basket is not accurate. It's right about there.
So it's not like it's possible to jump there from where I am.
You may try if you like.
Yeah, that's exactly why I asked it.
You might have a disadvantage.
Well, I think so, yeah, because I'm way lower than the basket.
So,
Or the rope, actually.
but you're still free to try. I will
Wait,
never stop you
big
from
is the
there.
window even? Like, can there fit a person between in the window?
A person could fit in there if needed.
Yeah, but it was bricked up, right?
Yeah, so it's all stone.
Okay.
It's all stone.
Isn't this tower on a slope?
Yeah, slightly.
Slope somewhat?
Slightly. That's why
Maybe
climbing
that.
is less difficult than usually.
Sorry?
What do you say, Natasha?
So the tower is tilted a bit.
Yeah.
So like the Tower of Pisa. So
Yeah,
maybe one
not
of the
not as
faces
much,
to
but
your
yeah.
front.
Advantage, you say?
Well,
Like, if it's... Sorry.
yeah, I just meant maybe you can use one of the sides to your advantage.
Ah, okay. Well, the tower is tilted a bit, but not that much. So it's not that you can really stand or lean on it or something, but it makes climbing a bit more easy, a bit easier.
Could I like maybe one of my axes climb up that last one?
No, no, you're gonna blend up your axes so you can
Yeah,
throw
okay.
them away afterwards, and it
Yeah.
will most likely not ease your climbing.
Maybe you can see if the mortar between the stones of the windows is easy to break. Misschien kun je kijken of het de metsel tussen de stenen van een raam
Oh, ja, ja.
kapot kan slaan. Sorry, quick translation to Dutch.
That might be actually my best choice to try
Okay, then you could go and try that for your next turn. Mira.
Well, I really don't know what to do. I'm kind of shocked at what's happening. So, in a rush, in a hurry, I decided to stand behind Benedict and Ferrier. Purely because I don't really have anything to protect myself with.
Okay, so it's getting a
I
bit
just-
crowded behind Benedicte.
Totally.
Well, Benedicte is starting to grow a fan base, so
Starting
We
to.
all love her.
well, a very local fan base.
Excuse you.
Sorry.
Well, Trivi, everyone except you is hiding behind Benedicte.
Yeah, so we have a human and a dragonborn hiding behind the human-sized shield, right?
Well, they're all standing behind Benedicte, not really hiding, but they're all standing behind Benedicte.
Yeah, okay, so I
Preferred
do
vacation.
have a shield, but I'm a gnome, so I look at the shield and I look at the humans and I'm like, nah.
Okay.
How about I pick you up and put you on the shoulders of Benedicte?
Wait.
No, thank you. Get the
Are you
hell away
gonna
from
do
me.
yeah.
Can I see anything? Yeah, can I somehow investigate the contraption elevator basket thingy? More specifically, how it's lowered and pulled up again.
No, not from here.
It's too far away.
Yeah, and the contraption that that makes the elevator go up and down is behind the battlements.
Okay, then I have a question.
Yes.
I have this spell, and it says I can perform a tiny miracle.
Tiny miracle.
A tiny miracle, a minor wonder. So I think, can I somehow flip a switch or a lever to lower the basket, even though it's not inside? But the spell does not say it has to be inside.
Basically get lucky.
Yeah. Basically, you get lucky. Let me see. No, not you.
Because it does set at the bottom, you instantaneously cause an unlocked door or window to fly open and slam shut. So I was thinking maybe this could also work for lever.
Victor.
Wait, how is it called?
Thaumaturgy.
With thaumaturgy. Okay, I'm sorry. I was.
I shared it in the World 30 chat.
Yeah. So range is 30 feet. You're not gonna reach that.
I thought the tower was 25.
No. The tower is not 25.
Oh, how
Tana-
high is it?
Tanatar was about 25 feet from the contraption here.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Okay, never
And
mind
the
then.
tower itself is about 60, 65?
The goddamn tall tower, by the way.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then I will root for Tenetor.
Do it, you can do it.
Okay. Well, do you have your pompons or?
I do have to. What is it? I think I have hammers. Do those count?
It depends on how you swing them.
It's a warhammer. I can do the dragon stick thingies.
Okay, so you cheer Atenatar. You can do this. Come on. Okay. Well,
Wait, does that count as an assist?
no.
Aww.
An assist is more like you are actually helping him getting up the wall.
But I'm motivating.
Yes, motivating is not assisting,
Aw,
but it's a nice try though.
no.
No. Yeah, I know. I'm sure this such a shitty DM.
Your words, not mine.
So, well, Benedicte, people are standing behind you.
Look behind him, and he's like, guys, this is a one-person shield, and I am actually standing here to get your back, you know. So, like, the shield is maybe, I don't know, maybe a meter or something wide and tall, so it's not a tower shield. So Benedict is just standing there being like baffled why everyone is behind him. But you know, he's not always the brightest, you know, tool in the kit. But he's like, hey, Fairyarn, try an illusion.
You want me to make an illusion?
I mean, he did the card before, so
Okay.
Is it only me
So
or does
maybe
the
you
king
can
falling
make-
away? Wait a second, because I only hear half sentences.
okay.
Me or everyone?
Well, sometimes your voice is not there, Natasha. So
Yeah, it's weird. I should just long, you know, but still. Okay. Well. So, Freyr, didn't you do something with an illusion before?
Yeah, I did.
So maybe you could do like something super scary and put it up there in the tower.
You want me to make a scary thing of the tower? I can do that.
Yeah, or fire?
Fire is not scary if you're a fire demon.
Careful. Oh, I can do that,
Um,
yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
For the rest, I'm just standing there and continuing to keep my dodge up. That.
okay. So you Benedicte ask Furion to make to create an illusion that will at least focus your enemy on something else. Then wait, I'm gonna put you right over there. Then another arrow hits the ground very close to Tribi. And then, Furion, you can do something.
There it is. You can use it one more time. Alright, let's read up. How big would it be? Alright, yeah, I cast Silent Image again.
Mm-hmm. So,
Yeah, of course, with some concentration, I will keep it up. Oh, no, wait, do something else. I first use my bonus action, that's a better one, to use my Bardic Inspiration
mm-hmm.
to give a small boost to our climbing half ogre. After all, that thing.
The thing, okay.
Well, thank you.
Nice.
Alright, so let's see, I can roll a d6, and he can add that on his next roll, so... Well, that is nice.
It's
So,
a 5,
I,
so yeah.
I give him a bonus, and when I give him an inspiration, I cast Silent Image and turn him, make it look like he turned into a bigger demon with wings and everything.
Okay. So instead of an half-orc barbarian, there's a demon barbarian on the wall. Okay.
Nice.
Well, Tanatar, it might look like you have wings, but I suggest you don't test them.
Well, I think climbing up now is gonna be real hard because of
Well, you do have an inspiration now.
You also have a bonus on what you're gonna do.
Yeah, you have you can add a 5 to your roll. So
how far I still have to climb up like the harder climbing part.
it's about somewhat less than 10 feet. A bit less.
Yes, try. Just try. I have to roll that.
Yeah, if you want to climb again, you have to roll an athletics again.
Right, I'm gonna restart my Discord.
Weren't you going to try and smash the bricked up window?
Oh yeah, I was. I want to try to smash the brick window.
Yeah. Okay. You have a disadvantage because you're clinging to a wall, and but you will have to roll a I guess a strength. Yeah. Make it a strength roll.
Just click the strength. Okay.
If he has a disadvantage, he can just roll it, right, and then use the
Yeah.
lowest of the two.
Yeah.
So I click the strength in my character sheet for strength.
Yep. You do. So it's a 17, so that's still good.
That's fine.
Okay. Well, you are you doing this with your axe or with your fist? Because that does make a difference. Because if you want to do it with your weapon, you have to extract your weapon first and then make the hit. In that case, if you want to extract your weapon, I'm gonna let you roll an athletics first if you can keep your grip.
I think it's better.
So you're gonna do it barefisted, or?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see. Okay. You smash the stones within the window still. There's some dirt and some mortar clattering down the wall, but you did not. Well, the stones didn't budge, so it's quite solid. Probably been there for a long time already. But your first hit didn't do that much. Okay. Mira. There's an half-orc pounding on the stones. You are being very cozy behind Benedicte. Tribi is looking a bit frightened, like the fuck, because she actually almost walked into an arrow-ish. Well, the arrow almost walked into her. So, what do you want to do? I don't think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Whoa.
we were talking to you.
Yeah, my microphone broke for a second. Sorry.
Hello, welcome back. So, what do you want to do? Because there's an half-orc clinging on the wall, bashing on the stones with his bare fists. Well, oh, sorry. Yes, it's not an half-orc anymore. It's a winged demon-ish kind of thingy bashing on the wall. You're being very cozy behind Benedicte. Tribi is looking a bit frightened, and yeah, well.
I'm slowly stepping away from behind Benedicta and looking at Xanatar like, is she alright? Holding on. And just trying to find out what's happening. I still have my sword in my hand, just in case it is necessary. I'm just walking around front to back, trying to absorb everything that's going on, but mostly just keeping Xanatar inside, just to be sure he's alright.
Yeah, well, the most important thing going on is that there's a demon clinging on the wall. You are being shot at. So that's the main storyline at this point.
Well, I don't really have any weapons, so I'm just running towards the wall and push my back against stones, try to get out of range.
Okay. Cool. So you're being a bit chaotic. Okay.
Yeah.
That's nice. Well, Benedicte, what you like to do?
Sure, you know.
Excuse me.
Oh wait.
There's a gnome here.
Yeah, I'm gonna enlarge my turn order a bit because you were just slightly. Well,
I was just about to ask.
you're small enough.
Apparently,
Tribi.
you can change the turn order.
Yeah, you can. You should have a button as a DM.
Yeah, that's true. But I always forget that.
Okay, so if I'm correct, we've been shot at 3 times now?
Once, twice, 4 times.
Did all the 4 arrows seem to come at the same location? I'm drawing my crossbow.
You do not know.
Can I figure it out by looking at the arrows?
Then you will have to find the arrows first. And they were
He was
targeted.
shooting at me, I'm guessing it's at my feet.
Yeah, the arrow that was shot at you is somewhere at your feet, yes. But the other arrow was shot at the base of the tower. Another arrow was shot at the shield of Benedicte. Another arrow was shot at Xanatar. So they are not all shot at you. So yeah, you cannot really say if all the arrows are from the same spot originated. Then you would really have to find all the arrows and see the angle, and it's gonna cost you a bit of time to do that, and it's still dangerous.
Okay, I will also join the group. Probably stand behind the very big dragonborn. With my shield raised. No, not with my shield raised, with my crossbow ready.
Somebody is standing behind my ankle. Ankle.
So,
Yes.
okay. So, who's gonna grab the popcorn? Who has a soda?
And I got a water.
Okay.
No one is dragonborn. Walk towards the tower.
Benedicte, yet another person joins your little enclave.
So how is Senator doing? Can we see that from here?
Yes, there's a demon clinging on the wall.
How far up is he? Is he?
He is
well?
he's currently at the same height as the windows you see on the drawing of the tower. So he's right about there.
Okay.
And he's bashing the stones within the window still.
Okay. So my first thought is let's retreat and think about what we're gonna do, because basically what we're doing here is we're all trying different things without really communicating, and as soon as we communicate to each other, then you know, they will hear it upstairs. So that's my first thought, but of course, you know, we cannot leave anyone behind. So I'm a bit at a loss of what to do. I'm just standing here with my shield. I think I'm just gonna like move around the castle, the tower, and see if that provokes any other responses, or if I see anything else. I just start to circle it.
Okay.
And I do start to circle it in the opposite direction of where Tanatar is right now, which means that I'm drawing their attention away from him.
Okay.
If he's quiet enough.
He is not that quiet, but yeah, you can try.
I do all of this very defensively again, so dodging.
Okay, cool. So you start circling the tower.
So I whisper to the group behind me, does anyone have anything like a bow or something to, you know, to shoot with? Because I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, I do, but I don't see who's shooting.
Well, get behind me then, or, you know, under me, or, you know, under the shields.
Okay, apparently I circle with Benedicte.
Okay.
So,
Right.
Just trying to move along the wall and trying to communicate with Benedicte and Kirby.
Okay. Wait, that's not correct. There, that's better. Yeah, so, Benedicte starts circling the tower. Let me see. My rolls are so awesome. A new arrow appears at the wall next to Tanatar.
well,
An
this is shot
an
from
arrow.
above, because an arrow should not be able to shoot from above and hit that while circling around the battlements.
Well, still an arrow hits the wall next to Tanatar.
Is this still in my turn?
No,
Super effective.
no, it's after your turn.
Okay.
And Furion, you are.
Well,
Why do-
I keep standing where I am, and let's see, for how long can I keep that spell? 10 minutes, right? Yeah, I just add on the fear factor and make him a little bit more horns, hair everywhere, a little bit shine like a rhinestone, so I make him even more scarier demon.
You
But
make him an
apparently my
even.
distraction works.
Okay. So you're gonna make him more spiky, more growly. Okay. Yeah, Benedicte makes a circling movement, and if any of you look up towards Thanatar, he's changing even more into a spiky, growly demon. And at this point, a bit of smoke is coming from his body, and he looks like his body is smoldering actually. So he's getting scarier at the moment. You know it's an illusion, but it really frighteningly looks real. So it's a very good illusion. Thanatar, you are at this point bashing at the stones without too much effect. If you look at your arm, then you see some spikes growing out of it, because you see a demon body where you should be. And you're slowly growing spikes, and you see some smoke getting circling from your body, and so you're changing at the moment. I'm just checking something out. Please.
I don't think this game has motor checks.
No, but I can ask him to do an intelligence check, though.
Yeah, sure, the barbarian. Now you're just being sadistic.
Hey, I'm not the one changing him into a spiky, smoldering demon.
What I have to do?
Roll intelligence. It's a saving throw.
I got asked to make something scary. At least he makes sounds, so the sound part is covered.
You actually get very scared of yourselves. You're like, what the fuck is going on? I'm changing in something dreadful, and the fuck. Roll an athletics. Okay. Yeah, well, you're getting really scared. You almost lose your grip because you're like, what the fuck? I'm on a wall, so you grab the wall again. At this point, you're too scared to climb any further. You want to know what's happening first, or what's happening to you. So for now, for this turn, you have to wait another turn because you're a bit freaked out. Let me see, Mira.
Can I yell at Senator and tell him what's happening?
Well, you don't know that he's freaking out because of his appearance. You only see him almost lose his grip and then cling to the wall again. But you don't know what's going on in his mind, so you don't know if he's afraid and if he's afraid of himself or something else.
Alright, let's see. I'm asking Tribby and Benedict if they have mentioned anything strange, weird. Trying to make signs, communicate, hello. But I'm still walking around and investigating.
So you're doing a small circle around the base of the tower, and I'm guessing Benedict and I are taking a larger circle?
Well, Benedict is trying to get the attention of whom or whatever is up there. So you need to be in sight. So yeah, your circle is a bit bigger than Mira's circle.
Alright.
Was she talking because we didn't hear her?
Who is?
You were talking but we didn't hear your mic.
Who? Me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I might have forgot to push to talk.
Oh, okay, good. Okay.
Which part did you miss?
I don't know what you were saying.
Right, okay, so I asked if Mira was doing the small circle around the base of the tower, and Benedict and I were doing the bigger circle around the base of the tower, but inside.
Oh no, I was walking the bigger circle.
Okay.
Walking a big circle.
Well, you're trying to draw attention, right?
Well, you keep inside of the battlements, so otherwise you will probably not get any attention. Because if you're not visible from the battlements, then, well, your tactics are flawed.
Also, there's a huge badass demon climbing the tower, so why would you draw attention? No offense.
Yeah.
Good points. I didn't think about that.
I'm trying to step away from the
Change
wall,
plans.
take a quick look, and then get back.
Well, okay. Well, if you keep circling the wall, then very soon you will not be able to see Tenator anymore. Because it's a round tower and not a flat tower, so he's gonna disappear from your sights.
Bless you. Bless you.
Okay, now you can say bless you.
Is it nice?
Bless you.
Gesundheit!
Nice. Anyway,
Oh, Anneke sent you a message.
Why
Okay,
are people bothering
if
me?
Mira is done with her turn, then I guess I'll walk back to Vernon to hide behind this big body and keep focus on Tenatar so my holy shield is still in place. And I really want to focus to see where the arrows are coming from.
Okay.
see if my cat hasn't thrown anything off. Just a minute.
Let's see. So you want to find out where the arrows are coming from?
Sup?
Yeah, roll an investigation.
$21.
Well, your opinion is that the arrows are all coming from the contraption where the elevator is hanging from.
Does that mean I see a target or a person or a something?
No. It means that there should be someone up there taking shots at you at an angle that's possible. But you don't see a silhouette or something that should be someone or something.
So nothing shootable.
Not at this point, no. Apparently, it's either a good cover or it's very stealthy, or well, it's something.
Een micro genomen.
Yeah, maybe. she would kind of. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay.
Not my cheats.
Yeah. Okay. That's about it for you then, 3B, or because you just investigated and your conclusion was
Yeah, I cannot shoot anything, so that's it.
Okay. Then Benedicte is again.
Okay, so Benedict has kind of understood that his actions are a bit strange, as in trying to draw attention away from the big ass demon. So he decides to change his strategy. He clambers on the shield and he shouts out very loudly, "Oh no, Baal Matter! There's a demon coming up the tower! Oh no! Oh no!"
Okay. Make a performance check. Okay. That's quite good.
Nice.
This was my jam, Rose.
Well, your act is so good that even a few of your party members look around at you as like, what? Yeah, duh. So they're a bit distracted at first, and it's like, yeah, of course, because that's our doing, right? So, but on the tower itself, you have no reaction as far as you can tell. But, well, apparently, apparently your act is quite good. So,
Moments. I keep circling.
Yeah. Okay.
Actually, I do not keep circling. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna stand here because it's kind of stupid to draw attention away. So I'm just gonna stand here and just throw on the drama.
Okay. Well, a Terminator. Your AC is currently still 17.
What?
Is your AC, your armor class, is it still 17 at this point?
All classes.
Yeah, it is normally 15, but you got a bonus. I don't know how long that bonus lasts, Ivo, for you.
No, that's mine. 10
Oh,
minutes.
yours, 10 minutes. Oh, then you still have the bonus, and
One of your demon, you have to
so your armor
It's a
class.
demon with a holy shield.
Yeah, so your armor it is. So your armor class is temporarily 17. So not 15. That means okay. That in that case an arrow hits you in the leg. You have a 4 piercing damage. So you cling to the wall because you got scared of yourself, and then you feel a sharp pain in your leg, and you look down. There's an arrow in your leg, and that kind of distracts you from yourself. And well, you're like, the fuck? I've been shot by an arrow. And the arrow is sticking, well, downwards. So even for you, it's kind of clear that the arrow is coming from up there. Let me see, Feriorn, if you want to. Before you take your turn, you could do a perception roll if you want. to see if you notice.
Yeah. Then I have a specific question. I need to keep my concentration on this. Will I lose my concentration if I'm gonna do a perception roll?
No, if you're doing perception roll in this case, you do not lose your concentration. Concentration does not mean you cannot do anything.
No, but like the last game we played together, there was like where you're like, if you concentrate, you cannot actively go look for other things.
No, you're not actively looking for anything, but this is a roll to see if you notice anything.
Right.
Because you're looking upwards to Tenetar, because you're focusing on him being a demon and he's being shot, so it's in your line of vision. So this perception check is to see if you notice the arrow in your line of vision. So you're not actively looking for it, but you might notice it. Well, in this case, you see nothing. You're too focused on Tenetar because you rolled a 4, so that's a pity. Oh well, you. Yeah. Oh no, you actually rolled a 5, but you have a -1, so. Okay, so you did not notice the arrow or the shot because you're really looking at Tenetar himself. You were all circling the tower. You are not in a position to actively notice this.
There's a no behind me right now.
Yeah, Triby, where are you, Triby? You're actually.
I'm standing behind the Dragonborn.
Okay, so you have a big Dragonborn in front of you. Okay, well, Ferdinand, you can take your turn.
I'm gonna make me more scary. I know, he's gonna sprout more arms.
More arms.
This is gonna be fun.
Well, as long as I keep concentrating, I can make him more and more scary every turn, so now he sprouts more arms.
You're not gonna give him a halo, are you?
Nah,
Well,
more heads.
in this case, the scarier he gets, well, he is gonna need to make an intelligence roll again. Because he's gonna be scarier even. Last time was already scary, so. And now he has an arrow in his leg.
He's doing exactly what I want him to do.
Crits.
Attract the attention.
Okay. Tenetar has a bright moment. Okay, that's nice. Okay, Tenetar is currently distracted enough not to be scared of a few arms extra growing out of him. So his focus is on the arrow. So who the fuck shot me?
That lose some health points to that, you say?
Yeah, you did. 4.
I have to change that, I think.
Yeah.
4?
Yes, you had 4 damage. 4 piercing damage. So now you have an 11 left. Yes, that's right. I'm not sure what your -4 temporary hit points are for.
Just 4.
So, yeah, you already have a -4 temporary hit points.
Don't know what's... well...
I don't know where they come from. But if you want... No, just take them away. So, it's like... there. Gone. Alright, so... Tenetar, you have an arrow sticking in your leg. What are you gonna do about it?
Trying to pull the arrow out of my leg? Oh wait, well...
Yeah, you can try and pull it out. might not be the brightest idea hanging on a wall several feet high.
Well, can't really climb down with an arrow in my knee, I think. A leg.
Yeah, it's not in your knee, so
My
you
leg.
didn't take an arrow to the knee.
It had to come at some point.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's best. Fine, like climbing down or just break the wall and climbing. I
You
can
were
see-
still trying to break the window.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he kind of took a pause from that for a moment.
Which makes sense when you get shot, but
Mm-hmm.
it also makes sense to really want to go inside to pull an arrow out.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's my best choice, yeah. But climbing down with an arrow in your leg is kinda hard. I think when you're like,
Well, down is the easy part, right?
Also the fastest.
yeah, I can fall down, yeah, but then I die, I guess.
Well, you do get damage, but it depends on how many feet you fall down.
Very luck, there's a cleric.
It might be enough to kill you, it might not.
If I like shout to the people down there, can they hear me then?
Can they what?
If I like shout to them, like scream, can they hear me then?
Yeah, they can. So, well, what do you want to shout to them?
That I have an arrow in my knee, in my leg, because nobody sees this, I think.
Well, they're not specifically focused on your leg, no.
His demon leg.
So you,
Okay, I want to say that I have an arrow in my leg and
okay, so you shout down.
ask what's the best I can do now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, if I hear this, I just stretch my arms and give him 2 thumbs up. Keep concentrating.
Very helpful.
Okay.
The demon is wounded. Let's get him. And I just pretend to march. Of course, I'm not gonna climb up there.
Okay, so you call down, asking for advice because you have an arrow in your leg, but you're still hanging there. So you still have the opportunity to actually do something, or are you going to postpone your turn?
Guess I take another try at break.
Okay, then roll a strength again. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Okay. So, you take a hit at the stone again, which you hit already. Some more mortar is falling out. The stone actually might have moved a bit. You're not sure? Yeah, it's a brick wall. So it doesn't budge a lot, but you think it might have moved a bit. But there's more mortar falling from between the stone, so apparently it is having some sort of an effect, but this way it might take a while. Mira,
Yes.
are you still dancing around the tower?
No, I'm standing still.
Standing still? Okay. Do you want to do anything?
No, not really.
Not really. Okay.
Focusing on the tower. And can I see the arrow?
Well, he doesn't have an arrow in his knee.
In his leg.
Again. Why do you guys want the arrow in the knee?
It's like it's like an arrow to the knee.
Well, but he has to retire then if he took an arrow to the knee.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Okay, Venom.
yeah. Okay, so make a perception.
Alright.
Oh, crit. Yeah, there's an arrow in his leg. It's shallow, but it's in there, and apparently he is at least a bit annoyed by it. And yeah,
Can I tell the others about it?
well, you already heard someone calling, "I have an arrow in my leg," and then, well, you see it indeed sticking in his leg. And well, what would you like him? What would you to give him as an advice?
Well, hold on.
Hold on.
Hold on.
God damn it.
Thank you. Wow, and my 2 thumbs up was, you thought that was bad.
First on the stage, I like,
Yeah,
Okay.
I take that back.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, you hear someone shout to you, Tanatar. Hold on! Hold on!
oh my god.
Okay. Tribi.
Thank you.
You're doing great! Keep going!
Forget your push to talk.
You should
Push
You're
to
doing
turn.
great! I keep bashing the window thingy! Yay! Hold on, you got this! Woo!
Let's go.
Well, at least your teammates are very supportive.
It's something.
Hmm. Right, Benedicte.
Well, Benedict is trying everything right now. He has no clue what to do. Well, his sword which doesn't reach him up there, and his shield, which is okay, but doesn't really get him anywhere either. So he is starting to look around and see if there's any hatches or whatever, or anything, because apparently there's no way in the tower except for the
Mm-hmm.
So there has to be a way for someone to get up there before they can actually man the contraption.
Yeah.
He thinks. Well, it kind of makes sense in his head, I guess.
Yeah.
But, so he's like, well, somehow, people need to be able to get inside that tower. So are there any hatches? Are there any signs outside of tunnels or whatever? So he's gonna look around his environment and survey.
Let down your hair.
Yeah.
Open sesame!
Um,
There, okay?
yeah, roll an investigation. While you're investigating, you actually forget what you were looking for.
Very normal for me.
You're searching and looking around, and at some point you think like, what the hell am I looking for?
Hey. Oh, these are pretty cool rocks.
Yeah.
Oh, I should take them.
I don't have them yet.
Really sweet. Oh, wait, hold up. Oh, but this is a bit soggy ground.
It's like scroll,
that's interesting.
scroll.
Oh, I think we're in the bog. Oh shoot, what was I doing again?
Oh yeah, Black Tower.
have it.
Right. Ah, shoot. Okay.
Oh wait, he doesn't get that far. He's just basically walking around and being like, oh. But, having a bit of mental blackout.
Yeah.
That's his turn.
Okay. Well. Denatar. Another arrow clashes against the wall again. Whoever is up there, he's not that great of a shot. And probably the arrow in your leg is a lucky shot. So
Probably what?
Is probably a lucky shot. So because all the other arrows they all missed their target, so either he is very much trying to avoid hitting you, or he is not that good with a bow.
Okay.
So another arrow clashes against the wall next to you. And then Furion. This time you do see an arrow flying and hitting the wall, and you also notice that the arrow is coming from about there, almost where the basket reaches the contraption, where the rope is going down. You see some wooden panels. So it might be that someone is behind them, out of sight.
Right? Yeah. I'm not reading anyhow, so I keep concentrating what I'm doing, because I'm not the reader who's going to say, there is something up there. So, no, I'm just going to keep focusing on the demon and just keeping as he is right now. I'm not going to upgrade it further.
Okay. In that case, Thanatar, you just noticed another arrow hitting the wall. Your teammates are shouting at you, "Yeah, you can do this, hold on," and so and currently you are a horny demon, horny smoky demon with what about 6 arms or so?
Did you say?
Horny smoking demon?
Okay.
You're a horny smoky demon.
Horny okay.
A horny smoky demon with 6 arms.
That took longer than expected, right?
Okay,
Right.
how far away I am from the top? Like,
Um,
same place still.
You're still at the same place because you were hammering at the stones again. If you want to climb up further to the underside of the battlements where you are now, it's less than 10 feet. So you can reach it very easily, but then there's a tricky part because from there onto the side of the battlement there's almost a horizontal part you have to scale. So that's gonna be tricky. But after that, it's maybe 10-15 feet to the top of the battlements. So it's not that far anymore.
Oh.
Although the arrow is in your leg, it's not really slowing you down as such. It's more annoying than...
Well, I tried to hit the wall 2 times with a fist and I didn't any, so yeah, I go back up the tower
Okay.
and hope the best or I climb down.
Okay, so you reach the underside of the battlement. Is there any way you would like to try and scale the almost horizontal part? It's about well, let's do it in centimeters. It's about 50 to 60 centimeters before you reach the you call it not horizontal but vertical part. So with your size you could actually with some effort try and grab along to see if you can feel anything that you can grab on, so you get a handhold.
Gonna try that.
But it's gonna be in athletics with disadvantage.
How many disadvantages?
What?
how many disadvantages?
Disadvantage will only means if you roll, you always have two scores. The left score is the normal score you use, and if you have disadvantage, it's always the second score that counts. If you have advantage, it's sorry, I'm not explaining it correctly. If you have disadvantage, it's always the lowest score, and you have advantage, it's always the highest score of the two.
Okay. Well, going back down takes a whole while, so I can just fly.
So you're almost there.
I have to do an athletics, you say?
Yes, an athletics with disadvantage. Just that means that if you roll, it's the lowest score that will be used. So that's a 9. Well, you reach out, you try and get a handhold. You think you feel something, then you try it to see if it could hold you, and then you feel something come loose, and you have a part of a brick in your hand. So it's a good thing you didn't put all your weight on there. So you still on the wall, and you just you stole a brick from the wall. It's in your hands. So that is your turn right now. Then we have Mira. You see Tanatar do what I just explained. So
Well, at first I'm trudging back from the fallen bricks and across. I'm just looking at what Tanatar is doing. Yeah, just shouting at him, trying to stay positive. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Fine. Tribi. Well, you see what happens, and you see him grabbing around the battlements, and he breaks loose a brick. Make a perception roll.
21.
Nice. What you can see, and what Tanatar doesn't, is that where he pulled the brick out, now there is a small crevice in the wall. So where the brick was, there's a small hole, and he could actually reach in there and grab hold of it if he wanted to.
But I don't.
Well, Tanatar, you are underneath the horizontal part, so you cannot see.
Yeah.
You cannot see the wall where you grabbed. You can only feel it if you reach out. And for you to do that again, you will need to do another athletics roll.
Fine.
But it's in your turn, so not now. So, Toby, you see that?
And I still can see the shooter?
You can see the what?
I still cannot see the shooter?
No, at this point you're focusing on Tanatar because he almost fell down-ish. So, because he... but you do see what I just told you. So you see the handhold he could use if he wanted to. But it seems that he doesn't see it himself because he's underneath the battlements.
Okay, can he hear me if I shout? He probably can.
Yeah, you heard him shout too, so yeah. That's
Yeah, but he's bigger, so he's got bigger lungs. Okay, so Tanatar, try that again. You can hold it right now.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Librarian. And I refocus on finding and seeing the archer so I can shoot.
Yeah. Okay. Benedicte. Yeah. You regain your wits and you're like, yeah. Oh yeah. The tower. Demon. Oh wait. Yeah. Okay. I know what I was doing. So, would you like to continue your search, or would you like to refocus and do something else?
Okay, never mind. So, yeah, so Benedicte is seeing stuff happening,
Mm-hmm.
very high up, so I think he just continues to search and see if there's another way in, because, hey,
Okay.
so he is investigating his surroundings.
Okay.
Ah.
You rolled a quit. That's nice.
Yes.
You circle around the tower. You're looking for any way in except for up, because up is kind of tricky, and you find no way in, which you can use because, well, the base of the tower you're walking on right now is actually not the bottom of the tower. The tower should actually be just a bit taller, but the base of the tower has sunken into the marsh. So the door, the trap door, or just the normal door, whatever you're looking for to gain entrance from the underside of the tower, it is in the marsh, in the ground. So it
But
has
can
been
I-
sunken.
Can I see from here if where that would have been, and if there's any way for me to access it? Even
Yes,
if it's
because you're
literally
at-
taking it out.
You're at the point where the door should be, the entrance door, but that part is underneath the ground. There's no way for you to reach that at this point.
But if I would take a couple of hours and start digging, or is it
It's also partly in the water, so it's all muddy and slushy, and every single shovel of dirt you shovel out, it's gonna be replaced by more mud and water. So this would take at least days if you wanted to.
well, I at least share this knowledge with the rest of the group, so that everyone at least knows that what we're doing right now up there, or what Tanatar is doing up there, is quietly the only way in.
Sorry, I didn't hear the last part.
I share this knowledge with the group so that we know that what Tanatar is doing is probably the most likely way that we're gonna get into this tower.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. So you share that info. Cool. One question. At this point it's already almost 10:20. So I don't know if any of you need to go to bed early-ish, because
I
it's
kind of wanna soon.
yeah, because it's already way past 10, and normally we said, well, we were gonna RPG until about 10ish. So that's why I'm asking. Is 10 minutes okay? Because then it will be 10:30. Or is that too long?
That is the max for me because I really need to go to bed.
Yeah? Yeah. So if any one of you disagrees, then we'll call it quits. So it's no harm done.
10 more minutes is okay, but after that, definitely.
Okay, so we're gonna do it for 10 more minutes, so it will be 10:30. Then we're gonna call it quits for today. Yeah?
Sounds good.
I'll move my laptop downstairs. Yes, my parents burned it, and yeah, I can take it off here. So that's when I webcam off. I'll still be voice.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. So that was Benedicte. Um, Jesus. Okay. Well, in this case, Benedicte, you shout your information back to the team, to the group. Then, Verjurn, you notice while you're still looking upwards that there's someone peeking over the wooden boards, and he's taking aim, and he actually trips, and he almost falls down the contraption. So he barely regains his balance. So he's grabbing the construction itself right now for not to fall down. So he is in plain view right now, and it's a goblin.
Right.
Well, isn't that a surprise?
Yeah, he also dropped his bow. So the bow is currently clattering down the base of the tower after a 2-second fall. So he's grabbing the construction, his bow is down below on the ground, and he's grabbing on for dear life. It's your turn.
Right. Pick up a bow, but I'm very good at shooting a bow, so let's even say picking up a goblin bow while being a dragonborn is like
It's very tiny.
it's not gonna work at all. I have nothing for range, so not at that range at least. Yeah, alright. Yeah, I call it out from guys. I see a goblin hanging there. Maybe shoot him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking around. Who has a bow in his hand? That is the little gnome behind me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I'm like giving him a very good speech. Like, do it, you're great. Don't let your stop you or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Give him bardic inspiration.
Okay.
How about ethics?
How about what?
Ethics.
Exactly.
Also, it's not a he.
No, this one is a she, yeah.
Yeah.
I won't do that apparently.
Oh god, you roll a 1. Nope.
So that means you get a 1 extra on your throw.
Oh,
Yeah.
For failing, you get this a 1 extra. Oh, that was my turn. I told him no that he was small.
It's a bit
Still
awkward.
try for victory.
It's a bit awkward, but he's actually trying to uplift your spirits to take aim and give it a go.
I'm trying really hard not to visually bridge.
Okay, well, Tanatar, what do you want to do?
Wanna try to see if I can. How you say that?
You want to grab again and see
Yeah.
if you can
Thank you.
can take a hold on the hole you made where you pulled out the brick.
Yeah.
Okay, then it's another athletics. Not with disadvantage, just a normal athletics roll. A 19, that's good. Well, you reach out again on instructions that were shouted out to you. It's like, okay, you feel around a bit, and then oh, here it is, and then you can take a hold with your hand. You swing, and with one hand you hang on to the wall with the hold you have now, you see another brick just protruding a little bit, and you can grab it with your other hand. So you now have a new grip on the battlements. Your legs are still dangling down, but you try and put them against the wall itself, so you have more of a grip. And from there you can try and climb further in your next turn. So you have now scaled the horizontal part, so good for you. Mira, you see Tenetar doing a very tricky maneuver, and he actually makes it. So he's now on the lower part of the battlements. He's partly hanging there and trying to give his feet a foothold.
About where is he?
About there.
Okay.
So he's almost there.
Well, of course, that's great. Yeah.
Yeah, great, okay.
I don't really know what to do. So, I'm just looking up, still observing.
You can cheer. It's like, yeah!
Well, up.
There's also a goblin dangling.
Oh yeah, and there's a goblin hanging on for dear life on the contraption where the elevator is hanging from.
How did you get there?
Yeah, it's a goblin you didn't see before, but it's there.
Okay. Okay, so now we got two people up the tower.
Yeah. There are two... Well, there's one demon up there. And there's a goblin up there.
Yes.
A demon trying to climb up, and a goblin trying not to fall down.
Well,
That's the same.
that's the one then. Yeah, I'm cheering then.
Okay.
But if Tribby, oh wait, it's Tribby up in the tower, right?
No.
No.
Excuse me, I'm a gnome, not a goblin.
Tribby is not a goblin. She might be very offended if you ever mention to her that you thought she was a goblin.
It's getting late. Guards, a bit out of character. I don't really know how you use it. Do you throw it?
Darts?
Darts.
Darts are just weapons.
Yeah.
Throw them.
You can throw them. You can either throw them by hand, or you have something that looks like a slingshot, or you can shoot them from a how you call it, a blow dart tube thingy.
Blowgun.
Yeah, blowgun.
Okay. I want to throw it to the... What was it again? Sorry.
A goblin.
Goblin, yes.
Is there a range for your darts? Let's see, is there a range? Thanatar, Benedict, to be... of all the character sheets, I do not have yours in front of me. Let's see. Darts, where are they? You don't have your darts in your character, in your attack list, so I'm gonna see if I can find them for you.
I think they're 1d4, I'm not sure.
Yeah, found it. It's a simple ranged weapon for 1d4 piercing damage. The range is 20/60.
Alright.
I'll copy it to the chat. Hold on.
Yeah, to comprehend them, that if you just type dart, you get it in front of you, and you put it in the character sheet.
Can we all do that, or just the DM?
Oh, you can all do it. You can do it to your own character sheet. You can add and delete items at will, but to be fair, don't do that. That was first often doing. Just go to the comprendum, that is the little icon with the circle around it.
Oh, right. Items.
Yeah. Well, eventually I will notice, so...
Yeah.
Let's see, where are the freaking character sheets?
I think after this round we should probably call it quits.
Yeah. Where's the character sheet? I can't see. Damn it. Okay, well, a dart, yeah, it has a 20 to 60 range, less than 20 and farther away than 60 is disadvantage.
Yes.
Where you are standing is more than 60 feet. So if you're gonna throw it, it will be with disadvantage.
I'm gonna reconsider. I'm gonna stand there and cheer them on.
Okay, cool. Then Triby. Well, there's a gnome hanging there. Your dragonborn teammate has tried to uplift your spirits to do some shooting, I guess.
Trying to find the range of my crossbow. It's not visible in the character sheet, is it?
It should be. If
It
you
has range. We talked. It's not here. But the last D&D we talked about it. It's no range.
Yeah, but there's. I mean, you have your item list, and there is a little Y in it. So I clicked it, but it says it's equipped, it has an attack, etc., but it does not state the range.
30, 120.
Ooh, I can reach that.
yeah,
Hand
you
crossbow,
can.
I guess, right?
Yeah.
Sorry?
Hand crossbow is my guess, right?
A light crossbow.
A light crossbow. Okay.
80, 320.
Excuse me?
80, 320.
For a light crossbow,
Far.
that is a lot.
That's a lot, yeah, but that was the comprehend.
Light crossbow. Yeah, 80, 320. Yeah, so you actually are shooting with a disadvantage because the goblin is closer than 80 feet.
What?
I'm sorry.
Take a few steps back.
About you can walk away. You can walk away for
You can you can still move, so you can make it 80 feet if you want to.
Bless you.
So if you take a few steps back, then he would be in the normal range of your crossbow, so you could shoot without disadvantage.
Then I will take a few steps back, I guess.
Yep. Okay. Well,
That's so far, that's so weird.
I know, but it still says so.
Okay, then I guess I need a shorter range stack? Anyway, I will shoot to them.
Yes. Well, click on the crossbow.
+1 is 8.
Well, you take aim and you shoot, and you're like, I'm gonna hit this one, and then the arrow actually almost hits Tanatar. So it ricochets off the wall in between Tanatar and the goblin, and it's well.
Sorry!
So Tanatar, for you, you hear again an arrow hitting the wall, and then you hear a tiny voice from below yell to you, "I'm sorry." So, well, you were almost hit by one of your team members. Hopefully not on
Shouting.
purpose.
Shouting down, you're trying to kill me.
Okay, so it's already slightly past 10:30, so we're gonna call it quits here. I'm gonna do a very short thank you, bye bye for you guys. So, well, I'm gonna start with Evo again.
Doei.
Doei. Thank you, Evo.
Nice.
Any other last words, or was it actually only those 3 letters?
To be fair, oh yeah, wait. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to follow and subscribe.
Okay, good. Thank you, Ivo. Martin.
Yeah, thank you for watching, and hope you liked it, and yeah, follow and subscribe.
Yes, okay. Alvira.
I hope to see you guys all next week.
Okay. Natasha.
Stay safe. Stay a hermit.
And don't.
Hermit's rock.
Okay. Thank you very much, Natasha. And last but not least, Robin.
Well, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Hopefully we'll see you next week. Have a great time. Stay safe and healthy in this confusing yet tiring time. But we'll get through this. See you
Okay.
next time.
Thank you. Well, guys, that was it for this time. For next Monday, there will be a new recording for this D&D. Well, at least they're almost on top of the tower, so I hope from there it's going to be just a little bit faster, but we'll see. Well, it's entertaining to say the least. So, well, I hope to see you on our next recording, and well, stay safe, and we hope to see you next time. Thank you for watching.
Bye.
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 Bye bye.